Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy P Lot, aka the Brick Slinger, and here we are once again with another brick moment. I want to speak on Dr. Ben Carson. Lately, he's been on the news, and a lot of black folks ain't happy about what he's been putting out lately. For those who don't watch the news lately, my dude Ben Carson is a doctor. You know what I'm saying? And he's now the U.S. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. In other words, HUD. HUD. And lately he's been on the news talking about how Africans were immigrants in the slave ships. Now you're probably saying to yourself, I might as well say it because y'all already said it, and y'all probably not gonna expect me to say it. But this coon is saying a lot of crazy stuff, and he's saying that we're African, our ancestors was immigrants. He deserve a brick for saying stuff like that, but at the same time, I wouldn't even suggest giving this dude a brick for just saying one line. I mean, I'm gonna paraphrase what Jay-Z said on Renegade. Do y'all ever take the time to just hear the speech that this man speak of, or y'all just take this line and just run with it? Do y'all? Cause that's something that we sometimes like to do. We like to take what we hear and just run with it and make a beautiful gospel music to it, instead of just taking the time to listen to what this man is speaking of. That way we can literally dissect it and just have our own opinion and conclusion to what he's been saying. Because to say that Africans were immigrants in the slave ship doesn't sound good, don't sound accurate, but there got to be a point to it. Now, I'm not saying that he's right for saying it. I'm not saying he's wrong for saying it. What I am saying is, let us not jump the gun every time somebody that looks like us but don't represent us don't say the stuff that we want to hear. Because let's truth be told, in my personal opinion, we could have had another brother in the president, even if he was a Republican. But we don't support our own like that. We talk about we need to support our own, but we don't really support our own, because if somebody is not doing what we want to do or do not represent what we represent, we don't mess with them. You know what I'm saying? Not to be on the race stuff, but that's just facts, man. That's just us as human beings. We don't support one another unless such and such is, you know what I'm saying, is agreeable to what we stand by or we stand for. We don't even like folks that disagree with us. That's just crazy. Like, I settle for somebody who disagree with me as opposed to somebody who disrespect me. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? But there's another thing. A lot of brothers are like, this Trump supporting dude and this, that, and the third. It's like, for real, any guy that says something about any children that grew up in a single parent home will grow up to be more violent. I mean, even I grew up in a single parent home, although both parents were and still is in my life and still alive and well. Not many people benefit like that. I'm not saying that all my peers who grew up in a single parent home gained violence and all that stuff. That's not the case, and that's not true. And it's also coming from a guy who grew up in a single parent home as well, but became one of the best doctors in this country, and now in a position where he can talk to the president and say, you know what, this needs to happen, that needs to happen, this can be done, that can be done. But we don't want to support this dude because he's a Republican, and plenty of y'all consider him a sellout. You know what I'm saying? And 9 out of 10 times he is smarter than his He's too smart for his own good. Because not only his good, but ours as well. Because none of us are at that level where we can take the time to redevelop our own state of mind and study to show ourselves approved on things that needs to be done in our own life. But we would like the growth of someone else's to make us feel better. But that's just me. If you feel like what I'm saying is true or not, feel free to get on the comment board. You know what I'm saying? There's a like button, there's a dislike button. You know what I'm saying? And share this, man. And if you want some more of this, continue to play and subscribe. And if you want to be a part of this conversation, get at me and we can take it to the soapbox. Alright, until then, I'm your boy P-Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And y'all take care and God bless. Labor word.